Now, the residents of Matsulu out in Mpumalanga are living in fear. This after a lion was spotted in the area. Now, it's believed that the lion escaped from the Kruger National Park through a fence. The Mpumalanga Tourism and Parks Agency has cautioned the public to stay alert and not to attempt to catch or even kill the lion. The agency says a specialist team has since been dispatched to set up a cage with a bait to try and catch the lion. It's alleged that it killed a cow near the Ngwenya River. Well, to find out when the lion escaped and whether it's been spotted, let's now welcome Mr. Mduduzi Vilakazi from the Mpumalanga Tourism and Parks Agency. Now, he is the CEO. Mpepeto, thank you so much for your time and welcome. So, what can you tell us about this lion's escape? When and where did it happen?
In fact, we have received a complaint from the community on Friday night that there is a lion spotted. And in the morning of Saturday, we found a carcass of a cow, showing that the lion has killed a cow and fed itself. So as a result of that, we have dispatched a team called the Damage Causing Animals Unit, which is the one that is responsible for darting and capture or relocation of the animals that are now causing human-wildlife conflict.
Mpepeto, you know, there's always been issues around how safe the fence around the Kruger National Park actually is, as we've been getting a lot of reports about some of the animals that actually escape through the fence. So what type of means are you implying or imploring to actually try and address that situation about the safety of the fence?
We have since engaged with the Department of Fisheries, Forestry and Environment, and through Kruger National Park, there is an appointed service provider to improve or upgrade the fence from Matsulu up to Numbi Gate. And that work is yet to start. Already a service provider has been appointed. But beyond that, we are talking to communities to deal with the issue of awareness, so that they are able to deal with issues that relate to animals that might have escaped our nature reserves. And as a result of that, we had awareness campaigns to interact with the communities to ensure that they remain safe even if an incident like this happens.
And then what type of fence is the current fence that is around the premises in Mpepeto? Is it an electric fence or just a normal fence that lions can dig under or try to go through some of the available spaces through the fence?
No, of course, it's a strong fence, but there are areas where the community has damaged the fence because there are people who are going to the nature reserve illegally, either to fetch wood or to poach animals for subsistence or to poach animals for their own nefarious things. However, that damaged fence is where the animals also get out. So as a result, we are appealing to the community not to damage the fence because it puts their lives into danger. But of course, some part of the fence is electrified, some part of the fence is not electrified. Where we have a problem now, the fence is not electrified. The ones that we are upgrading and putting up is the one that is electrified. But this is a stronger fence, and only the damaged part of the fence allows the animals to also encroach into the community.
Now, what recapture methods in Mpepeto are currently underway to get the lion back to its enclosure?
We have prepared a cage to bait the lion, but also we are using other means should we find the lion in an environment where we can't cage it. We will then dart and relocate. So those are methods that we are going to use to ensure that we capture the lion. Our effort is to ensure that the lion is back to the wildlife and not with the community. And we are not having any particular preparation that seeks to kill the lion. But should the situation be so dire in the community that we can't be able to act beyond this, we will then have to bring it down.
And we know that communities get very curious when something like this actually happens. So what is your advice then to the members of the community and surrounding areas should they encounter the lion or spot it within their premises? And also just one more time, Pepeta, if you can just also talk to that point about the dangers associated with residents just seemingly walking into a game park like that and trying to capture animals or whatever other things they want to go and get from the park, and as well as how dangerous that is.
We are holding the nature reserves for the future generations. So we have borrowed this particular life and we call it a sustainable use of the natural resources. And therefore, it is dangerous to extinct the animals by just doing subsistence poaching. It is also illegal to do so. So people can be arrested for a long period. But what we want to also speak about is that animals are dangerous. They don't necessarily attack a person willy-nilly. But once they know that their lives are in danger, they will find means to defend themselves. And that will endanger the life of a human being and a life of others. So we are calling for the community to be alert and report any poachers that are doing this so that they can be arrested and we can protect their lives. But also we are calling for the community not to confront this animal because should it feel endangered, it will definitely revert, and that will endanger the lives of the community. And we have dispatched already a team, and we are appealing to them to allow the team to capture and relocate the lion.
A very quick one, Pepet. I mean, where can residents or the community members actually get hold of you or the relevant authorities should they spot that lion in their area?
We have a website, www.mpumalanga.com, but the easiest part is to make a call. And the call should be made at 013-065-0861. 013-065-0861. And that is where you can get us. And for those who may not necessarily get us on the landline, they can use 073-000-0057 to alert us of any animals that they are spotting in the community which belongs to the nature reserves.